Taipei Economic and Cultural Office in Thailand is based in Bangkok. It is a government agency. It is a de facto embassy of Taiwan. As for the cultural division, it is inside the embassy itself, but we are affiliated to the Ministry of Education. Our job mainly is to do education cooperation between Taiwan and Thailand.
สวัสดีค่ะขอต้อนรับเข้าสู่รายการ Focus Abroad รายการที่ให้ข้อมูลในทุกแง่มุมเกี่ยวกับเรื่องของการไปศึกษาต่อในต่างประเทศหรือการไปเรียนเมืองนอกค่ะและสำหรับรายการ Focus Abroad ในสัปดาห์นี้เราก็ยังคงอยู่ในช่วงของเล่าเรื่องเรียนนอกบอกเรื่องทุนกันอยู่ค่ะและสำหรับสัปดาห์นี้ทางรายการก็จะขอนำเสนอข้อมูลเกี่ยวกับประเทศและระบบการศึกษาของประเทศบ้านใกล้เรือนเคียงของเราประเทศหนึ่งค่ะนั่นคือประเทศไต้หวันซึ่งท่านผู้ชมอาจจะยังไม่ทราบนะคะว่าจริงๆที่ประเทศไต้หวันเนี่ยมีนักเรียนไทยไปเรียนอยู่จำนวนไม่น้อยเลยทีเดียวค่ะแล้ววันนี้เราทางรายการก็ได้รับเกียรติจากแขกรับเชิญนะคะคือคุณจีน่าโอนะคะซึ่งคุณจีน่ามีตำแหน่งเป็น Education Attaché นะคะซึ่งทำงานอยู่ในองค์กรที่มีชื่อว่า Taipei Economic and Cultural Office ที่มีสำนักงานอยู่ในประเทศไทยค่ะสวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีค่ะ
Okay, thank you very much for joining our programs. So firstly, can you briefly introduce yourself and the organization you are working for to our audience?
Okay, my name is Tina. I'm from the cultural division of the Taipei Economic and Cultural Office in Thailand. The Taipei Economic and Cultural Office in Thailand is actually the de facto embassy of Taiwan.
Right.
And as for the cultural division itself, we are affiliated to the Ministry of Education in Taiwan.
Right.
So what we do mostly in terms of cultural division is to promote education cooperation between Taiwan and Thailand.
Okay, that's the main
one.
Right. Okay. And can you please tell us a little bit about Taiwan? Everyone familiar about Taiwan for Thai people, but they probably don't know about education system over there compared with Thailand and the number of Thai students who go and study in Taipei now.
Well, as of now, our mandatory education is 9 years.
Right.
But in 2013 on, the Ministry of Education has changed the policy. Our mandatory education will be up to 12 years. Moreover, after our junior high school, the high schools are split into 3 different kinds. One is the regular high school, the other one is comprehensive high school, and also our vocational high school. Later on, the students can go up into the tertiary level, which is university. But our universities are split up also into 2 different tracks. One is the regular university, where they teach the theoretical viewpoint and do research, and they all give out up to the PhD programs. And the other one is what we call the vocational education, higher education.
In the degree level.
They also give out up to PhD degree.
Right.
But that one is what we call the Universities of Science and Technology. So they have that name under their title. With that part, what they do mostly is they do vocational education, where we do industrial cooperation, we do sandwich programs, and they also do research on more of a practical way.
Right. Okay. Okay. So compare with Thailand. Are we in the same system? For example, we actually have 12 years of study before we go to university.
Yes.
And in Thailand, the bachelor degree is 4 years.
Yes.
Is it the same?
It's the same.
Right.
It's the same.
Okay. So I mean, when the student from Thailand want to go there, they don't have to repeat anything. For example, like some other country, maybe they have a bachelor degree 3 years, which means a high school completion here is not high enough to enter university. So with Taiwan, we are in the same pattern, right? So the bachelor is 4 years, and master degree is 2 years, and PhD
3 to 4 years.
Right. Okay. Okay, that's in general. Then what about number of international students and number of Thai students in Taiwan?
Well, international students, a couple of thousand international students studying in Taiwan as of now.
Okay.
Each year, about 100 to 200 Thai students go to Taiwan to study.
Right, 1 to 200.
Yes.
What about Thai students in total in Taiwan now?
Totally,
Just estimate.
it's about 700 to 800.
Right. I think a lot of Thai people, they don't know about this because
Yes.
everyone familiar about Taiwan, but
Yes.
they probably don't know that there are some Thai students who actually went there to study as well. Right.
Yes.
Okay, so in general, what they do, Thai students, you said a couple of hundred go to Taiwan to study. What they do?
They mostly study for a master's and PhD degree program
Right.
in our university.
People gonna wondering which language they have to study.
Oh, it's in Mandarin Chinese or in English.
Right,
Yes.
so it can be in either
Yes.
Mandarin Chinese or in English. Right.
For our master's or PhD program, we have two kinds. One is the regular where we teach in Chinese, Mandarin.
Okay.
And the other one is what we call the international program, where we teach in English.
So actually, the majority of students are local students, right?
Yes.
But the program is actually run into language.
Yes.
They have an option to choose
Yes.
whether they want to do that in Mandarin
Yes.
Chinese or in English.
That's right.
And I think Thai students, they went there to study in the English program, right?
Yes.
Right. So mainly for master degree and PhD?
Yes.
What about young students? I mean, because a lot of Thai parents, I think, they always looking for place for their kids when they are young, and they always think about the country nearby. So are there some Thai students at high school level over there?
Very little, very little.
Right, because
Yeah.
it's in Mandarin.
It's
right?
in Mandarin, yes.
Right, okay,
Yes.
okay. In these days, a lot of people ask about Chinese language study as well. So do you have a Chinese language school
Yes.
in Taiwan?
Almost about 20 to 30 universities have the Chinese language center.
Right, for
Yes.
international
That's
students.
for international students to come to learn. As I know, a lot of Westerners from the America,
Right.
from Europe, they do come to Taiwan to
study
for
Chinese.
Chinese.
Right,
Yes.
just the language.
Just the language itself.
Okay. And what about number of people, I mean population in Taiwan and number of university?
There are about 23 million people in
Right.
Taiwan. But we have about 165 universities.
That's a lot.
That's a lot, yes.
Yeah, for 23 million
Yes.
population, you have 165
Yes.
university.
Yes, because we
And-
take education very seriously.
From the number, I think people can tell how serious you are for education.
Yes.
Then what about, I mean, any certain university that take international student or
All
university?
universities take international students.
Right,
All
okay.
universities.
Because I mean, whether they have international student or not, the degree in master degree and PhD, they run that in English
Yes.
as well, right?
Yes.
Right, okay. So let's talk about how to start. For example, a lot of country, they actually promote education. They actually have an organization like you, and they actually work with agents to help with the application or with the information. With Taiwan, do you work with any, Taiwanese university? They work with agent or they actually talk to the student directly?
As for our universities, they talk to the students directly.
Right,
They do not go through any agency of any
Right.
sort. But the Ministry of Education in Taiwan has set up a Taiwan Education Center.
Taiwan
in
Education
Bangkok
Center. Right,
and
okay.
in Chiang Mai.
Okay.
Where students, Thai students, if they have any questions regarding,
You can go there and get
yes,
information.
they can get information from there.
Right.
And
right.
they can also come to my office to obtain information on that.
Right,
Or else
okay.
they can go up onto our website.
Right.
It's called the Study in Taiwan website. It's www.studyintaiwan.org.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
And they can go into there to browse through all the universities' profiles.
So you got all information of every university on the
Yes,
website.
all the universities are on
Right.
the website.
Right. Okay. ค่ะ พักกันสักครู่ค่ะ เดี๋ยวกลับมาคุยกันใหม่ในช่วงหน้าค่ะ สู่ช่วงที่2ของรายการค่ะเดี๋ยวเราไปคุยกันต่อเกี่ยวกับเรื่องของการไปเรียนต่อที่ประเทศไต้หวันนะคะ Okay, so when we talk about program for international student, what kind of program or which area of study is popular for Thai student?
Mostly the Thai students go to Taiwan to study for MBA, IT, and engineering and agriculture.
Right. So, is there any relationship? I mean, why they go to study about IT and agricultural related area in Taiwan?
Actually, Taiwan, as you understand, is a high-tech island where computers, softwares are being invented in Taiwan and produced in Taiwan. So it's very famous for that.
Right.
So a lot of students go there to learn about that. Moreover, in terms of agriculture, I'm sure you don't know probably that Taiwan, we consider ourselves as a fruit island.
Right.
We have lots and lots of fruits. So our agriculture is very strong.
Right.
We, a lot of countries, for instance, southern part of America, where they request us to go there to help them in agricultural things. So moreover, in Thailand, we helped out in teaching you how to make, produce big lychees.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
Yes.
We saw a bigger and bigger lychee.
Yes.
This
Yes.
day, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So that's in our agricultural side. So we're very, very strong in that.
Right. Okay. So mainly still for business.
Yes.
And some IT or technology and some agricultural related area. So everyone gonna wondering, what about the cost to study there? I mean, including cost of tuition, cost of living, and everything. How much money Thai students should prepare or budget for to study there?
Yes. Well, actually, it depends on which university you wanted to and which department you're going to study.
Right.
So I will give you a range, which
an
is about 78,000 to 135,000 baht per year, Thai baht per year. That's for the tuition-wise.
That's okay.
Yes. Yes, and you get high quality education.
This is the international student.
That's for the
tuition
international students' tuition.
Okay.
And as for living expense, which is about 126,000 baht per year.
126,000 baht per year.
Yes.
That's include the cost for
Living,
dormitory.
yes.
I mean for rent
Yes.
and food. Right. Okay. So that's an average, isn't it? A little bit different between each university and the area.
And which area of Taiwan you're
What
staying
is the most
in.
expensive one?
That would, of course, Taipei.
Right.
Yes, the capital.
Right.
Yes.
Right. And what about the area of study? Which one is the most expensive area of study?
Medical. Yes. As for all universities, medical study is very, very, very expensive.
Right. Okay. And in terms of the admission requirement, okay, Thai student, okay, if they want to get information, they are interested in this certain university, how can they know whether they can get in or not?
Well,
In terms of the
actually,
admission requirement, I mean,
yes, I mean, each university set up their own standards, right? So you have to have at least the IELTS test
right.
or the English test or a TOEFL test.
Do you know how much they're looking for?
A lot
in
of them
general?
require about 550 in TOEFL.
Right. And
Yes.
with the IELTS?
6.5 around.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And what about GPA?
The GPA.
Are you on the 4-scale system?
Yes,
same
it's
as
a
in
four
Thailand?
scale.
Yeah.
Well, actually, ours is 100.
Percent.
Yes, 100%.
Ah,
Yes, but we
okay.
can also convert that to the 4-point system.
Right.
Yes.
For example, Thai student with a bachelor degree, they complete bachelor degree, they want to go to university for master degree in Taiwan. What they should have as a minimum in terms of the GPA, or you have a wide range of university?
It's
they
a
can-
wide range for each university, but I would expect about 2.5 up to 4.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So it means same as in other country with the top rank university,
Yes.
they require
Yes.
higher GPA.
Of course,
Right.
yes.
Okay. And in terms of the MBA, okay, the most popular, one of the most popular program, you require work experience before they can. Right.
Well, most of them would require work experience.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, the cost is not a lot. Then
No.
everyone gonna think again whether they can work when they study in Taiwan.
It's not possible to
Right.
work in Taiwan,
They
but
have to enter the country by student visa, right?
yes,
Right,
they have to
and-
enter the country by student visa.
And the condition or terms of the student visa, they are not allowed to work. Is that
It's not just the fact that it's a student visa. It's for students foreign students to study in Taiwan. They can only work about. There's a limit as
Right.
to how many hours
Right,
they
part-time.
can. Part time. Do
okay.
part time, but
Right.
it's not full time.
right?
Yes.
But they can work part time.
Yes, but only in the universities. Yes. But if you're in a master's program or a PhD program, you really don't need to do that because I mean, your supervisor sometimes give you
A lot of work.
and also
They don't have time to do it.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So in terms of the student visa, what they have to do to get a student visa to go to study in Taiwan?
Well, all they need to do is to obtain the admittance letter from the university.
Right. Okay.
And also they need to bring along 6 months valid passport with the financial statement, health checkup, their CV, and their study plan
Right.
to our counselor's affairs office.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
And how long it take to get visa?
Usually it takes about one day.
1 or 2 days.
Yes.
Right. Okay. And they submit the application at the embassy.
That's right.
Taiwanese embassy.
That's right.
Right. Okay. And I forgot to ask about academic year. In Thailand, we are always on a different academic
Yes,
year compared
yes.
to other countries.
Yes.
What about in Taiwan? What is your academic year? Which month is the start?
Usually university starts in September.
Right. So
Yeah,
the
ends in
same
June.
system
Same
as
system as
many
US.
other
Yes,
country. Right.
yes.
So and the student they study for 2 semesters.
Yes,
and
2
have a summer
semesters.
break, right?
Yes, we have summer break, and we
Right.
also have winter break too.
So winter break. That's so the semester start in September up to December.
End of January.
Right.
Then we
okay.
have the Chinese New Year. Yes,
okay.
in
So how long
February.
is the break on the winter break?
Usually
A month?
about 15 days.
Right. Okay.
Yes, around.
Okay. And they start the spring
Yes,
semester?
the spring semester.
Right.
Yes.
Up to end of May
June.
or June. Right.
End of June.
Okay.
Yes, June.
Right. Okay. And okay, we talk about visa. We talk about work. So now for the student, because I think the student they are not very familiar with the education in Taiwan. If they want to get more information, what would you suggest in terms of the how to start?
Well, I would suggest that they browse into our website. We have the www.studyintaiwan.org website,
Right.
where they introduce all the universities in Taiwan. Or else you can go to our Taiwan Education Center in Bangkok
Right.
and also in Chiang Mai.
Right.
Yes,
Okay.
and they have all the information on how to apply to universities in Taiwan.
Or they can pop in at the Taiwanese Education Center
Yes.
to get more information.
That's right.
What about scholarship? I mean, is there any scholarship from the government or any private company? Things like, I mean, the other kind of a scholarship for international students.
Yes,
Right.
all universities give out scholarships of their
Right.
own.
Okay.
That's one.
And
Another
how
one
they get information?
that
They
will
have
be
to-
in each university's website. Yes,
Okay.
you have
so
to go
the student
into
have to go
yes,
to each university website.
or you can ask the Taiwan Education Center.
Right.
They
Okay.
have accumulated all the information.
Okay, and that's the university
That's for
scholarship.
university
Okay.
scholarship. And also the government, the Ministry of Education gives out the Taiwan scholarship each
Right.
year.
Okay.
As of this year, we gave out 11 scholarship
Right.
Yeah,
And
full
what kind of
scholarship.
Full scholarship.
It's
right.
full scholarship.
Okay, so that one, where is the contact address or the place where the student can get more information?
They will have to look into our website.
Uh-huh.
In our embassy website. It's the www.taiwanembassy.org/th.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
And it will be in the news.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
And
They can
it's
get
new
information
release.
about the government scholarship.
That's the government scholarship.
Right.
Anything that has to do with our government scholarship will be on our website.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
And also we also give out the Taiwan research grant, where PhD students or master's degree students in Thailand wanted to do further study or get
In
some
research.
in research, which is what 3 weeks.
Right.
Up to 3 weeks, we will pay for your flights
Right.
and your living expenses.
Okay.
Yes.
And the student can get information from the same website.
Yeah, the same website. And
Right.
also we have the Taiwan Fellowship. Yes, for students who wanted to go to Taiwan to do some research for longer term.
Right.
Yes. So there are lots and lots of scholarships being given
From
out.
this website. The
Yes,
one
from that website.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
So, okay. Finally, can you please give us the audience the contact detail? I mean, in terms of the telephone number or email address again. So, for those who are interested to get more information about Taiwanese education, so they can contact you.
Okay. The people who would like to study in Taiwan, there are many websites that you can go to. One is the www.studyintaiwan.org, and the other one is www.taiwan-center.com. And also you can go into our website, which is www.taiwanembassy.org/th. These are all the websites that you can look into. And also you can, if you need to call, you can contact us, which is in Bangkok. It's 02-6700-200, and then extension 326. And you can ask for me.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much for your time today.
Yes.
We actually got a lot of new information for our audience. ขอบคุณค่ะ
ขอบคุณค่ะ
สำหรับท่านผู้ชมที่ต้องการติชมรายการหรือมีข้อแนะนำที่จะนำเสนอกับรายการสามารถติดต่อมาได้ที่ ProInterEd ศูนย์แนะแนวศึกษาต่อต่างประเทศนะคะเบอร์โทรศัพท์ 026580730 หรือส่งอีเมลมาที่ info@prointered.com ค่ะและอีก2ช่องทางที่สามารถใช้อัปเดตข่าวคราวในเรื่องของการศึกษาต่อต่างประเทศได้คือ Facebook ไปที่ facebook.com/prointered หรือ Twitter ที่ @prointered ค่ะสำหรับวันนี้เวลาของรายการ Focus Abroad หมดลงแล้วค่ะติดตามชมรายการ Focus Abroad ในช่วงเล่าเรื่องเรียนนอกบอกเรื่องทุนได้ใหม่ในสัปดาห์หน้าวันนี้เราทั้งสองคนขอลาไปก่อนค่ะสวัสดีค่ะ